Okay, so we all know that Intel HD graphics suck in gaming. But what about AMD Vega iGPUs? This is Cheap Bastard talking to you, and I am once again asking you to take a look at my test system specs to find out the truth. And let's start off today's benchmarks by testing Call of Duty Warzone. And the results this Vega 11 GPU managed to get on 720p low settings even put GT 1030 to shame.
I shit it in my pants. I am for real.
On the
I'm not seeing enough movement.
Game, I easily got a victory royale because with these FPS figures on 1080p low settings, the game was really smooth and stutter free. Moving on to Forza Horizon 4, we've got a pretty good situation. On 1080p low settings I got these, and on 1080p very low settings I got these benchmark results. Although the footage you see here was taken from the internet, because the gameplay recorded with OBS looked like this.
Right here.
It is really a shame that this iGPU doesn't support AMD video capture feature, or this means that I finally need to buy an external video recording card. And even though on Red Dead Redemption 2 Arthur was prosecuted for child abuse,
What did he say?
I still managed to get these benchmark results on 720p low settings before he was sent right to jail. And did you even have faith in this GPU to run Cyberpunk 2077 smoothly? Because I honestly didn't. Yeah, these are the benchmark results I got on 720p low settings. On GTA 5 I witnessed something that even scientists still cannot explain.
So you got a magnificent pair of bananas. Oh, great heavens!
I also couldn't explain why on 1080p low settings the game didn't reach 60 FPS, and on ultra settings it didn't maintain 30 FPS. I expected a bit more out of this thing, but I guess that's how Mafia works? On Rainbow Six Siege I was also a bit confused, because it doesn't seem that hard to run, but on 1080p high I got these uncompetitive results. Same goes for 1080p low, and only on 720p low settings I managed to get over 60 FPS average. Really odd. Not as odd as talking to a llama, but you get the idea. And if you thought that this GPU can run Csgo on 1440p Ultra or 1080p Ultra, these were the averages from the benchmark map, and during the smoke scene, CS ran at only 7 to 8 FPS, so I don't consider it playable at all. Although on 1080p low settings, the game was really smooth and ran on around 100 FPS. The same goes for Valorant. On 1080p low settings, I got a very playable average of around 100 FPS. And finally, we move on to Avex Legends, where on 1080p low settings, the PC didn't reach 60 FPS, but the gameplay was actually acceptable. So, to conclude everything, if you're looking for a fresh system in 2021 but can't find a GPU for a reasonable price, you've got yourself a deal. I mean, even GT 1030 isn't worth it in comparison to this Vega 11, but prepare to use low settings everywhere and in some scenarios even 720p resolution. Subscribe to have this cat's favorite tasty snack. And don't forget to stay cheap, my dudes. Cheap Bastard out.
Oh no! The Top Gear Police Department tank of righteousness is right on my tail. What am I going to do? I know. Oh, hang on a minute. He's stopped. He's given up.